In 1941, Citizen Kane came out, and we're going to talk about it today. The movie was the first film to be directed by Orson Welles. Didn't Orson Welles write Animal Farm in 1984? What's wrong with you? It also stars him as the main character. Uh, this guy. Well, this guy and this guy. They're the same person, okay? This film tells the entire story of Charles Foster Kane's life. The movie starts with him dying. As he dies, he says the famous line which was voted number 3 on the AFI's list of best quotes. Rosebud. I'm sorry that you had to see my peach fuzz up close like that. As he dies, he drops this snow globe thing and it goes onto the ground and breaks. After that, he promptly falls asleep forever. I can't breathe under this thing! The rest of the movie is about everyone trying to figure out what he meant by those last words. Wait a minute. Was there even anyone in the room to hear him? Plot holes don't matter! Like many classics, the film was initially poorly received, with almost every one of its Oscar nominations being met with boos at the Academy Awards. But, over time, the movie became known as the greatest film ever made. It also happens to be Donald Trump's favorite movie. Interesting. I like this movie, but it's not even close to the best movie ever made. Let me talk about the stuff I like about it first. The cinematography is amazing, especially for the time. The movie is responsible for pioneering many techniques which are still used by filmmakers today, and oh my goodness, this camera angle makes me look like I have no arms. It wasn't the first film to be told in a non-linear way, but it probably popularized the technique. The film's also notable for its use of deep focus, even though, again, it was not the first to do that. In fact, this film bears several similarities to a film from the year before it. I am talking about the film from 1940 titled Rebecca. I haven't seen it, so I can't really state my thoughts on it directly, but the influence it had on Citizen Kane is undeniable. Both films use deep focus photography. Both films have their stories told through flashbacks, and the characters of Charles Kane and Rebecca are similar in many ways. Also, both of them have mansions in them. That's a stupid comparison. Comparison. It's comparison. Comparison. There's some words that are just hard to pronounce. This is a movie that greatly understands visual storytelling. Why am I holding this? The film's mirror shot is a good example. Now on to the stuff that I didn't like about it, aka the stuff I'm gonna get murdered for. Look, guys, I like this movie. No movie is perfect. Ow! Going back to the whole mistake about there being nobody in the room to hear him say Rosebud, Rosebud. Normally I don't take plot holes in movies too seriously, but come on, I think the greatest movie of all time would be so well thought out that there would at least not be any major glaring plot holes like that. Also, even though I didn't personally get bothered by this, a lot of people will find it hard to connect with Citizen Kane since the movie is about the newspaper business, and that's not something a lot of people are interested in. I do not like the ending reveal of this movie. I'm sorry. The idea behind it is good, that Mr. Kane was more happy when he was a child and that all his richness did not buy him happiness, but I just don't think it's clear enough. My dad actually had to explain it to me, and I guess on a second viewing one could get it, but I just, I guess I'm kind of grasping at straws here. This is an incredible movie, especially for its time, and you should really check it out. This has been Signature, and until next time, when I can get this poster back up. There we go. Well, bye everyone.